Hello everybody, this is Kyle O slash IMAXNation Plays here. Moving on from Test Drive 5, now I'm going to be playing Test Drive Off-Road 2, which came out the same year as Test Drive 5. This was the brother series, of course, to Test Drive. And like the Test Drive videos that I did for this channel, I'm going to play pretty much all the tracks and play as many of the cars, too. So I guess we'll go in order. So we're going to race in Morocco, and I've got all the tracks and the formerly locked cars. If you pick one of the formerly locked cars, you'll race with locked cars. If you pick one of the cars that they start you off with, then you race with those kinds of cars. It's a lot more fair than Test Drive 5. I think the AI is overall more reasonable than the AI in Test Drive 5 and Test Drive 4 for that matter. So I'm going to go with the Chenalf DR2. This was the car that I often picked when I was a kid. I got this right around the same time as Test Drive 5, so you could imagine that I played this in Test Drive 5 a lot when I was young. Alright, so yeah, so this game actually has an announcer in it. That's not the case with Test Drive Off-Road 3. It is the case with Test Drive Off-Road, though. I have actually never played Test Drive Off-Road, never owned it, never played it. I've only seen YouTube videos of it over the years, but I never owned it. And it's all I know about it. I just know that it exists. Now, what I always found weird about this game is that the AI cars come in different colors, whereas, you know, when you try to pick the cars, they only come in one color. This was also the case with Test Drive Off-Road 3. So yeah, graphics very, very similar to Test Drive 4 and Test Drive 5. Also, it doesn't have traffic and cops like Test Drive 5, so that's much better. And sometimes you'll be racing on, you know, solid road here, so you get to... Whoa, okay, that's not good. You get to work up top speed. You know, you get to reach your top speed. I'm already doing poorly. And like I said, the AI isn't as cheap in this game as it is in Test Drive 5. Actually, believe it or not, it runs on the same engine as Test Drive 4 if you've never seen any gameplay footage of Test Drive. Oh man, the hitboxes on some of these objects. That's one thing I don't like about this game. Although I don't want all these YouTube videos to be me complaining about Test Drive Off-Road. Because there are a lot of things I still enjoy about this, admittedly not all that great arcade racer from the late 90s. Okay, so it looks like the Land Rover Defender 90 is ahead of me. Gotta beat this thing. I don't think top speed really matters, you know, in the end, unless your car goes really, really slow. You just gotta be driving, you know, in the right spot, and, ooh, single file. Got two F-150s there, and I think that's a Dodge Ram behind me. The HUD actually comes straight from Test Drive 4. The timer, the position, the checkpoint timer, even the speedometer, I think. The only thing it's missing is that line that was at the top of the screen that showed you how far your competition was from you in the stage, like checkpoints, and the traffic itself. It was not a very intuitive map system, that's for sure. Alright, so, gotta get to these ruins. We're in first place. Let's keep it that way. Whoa! Sometimes the hitboxes on the scattered, you know, structures and stuff, it could be a pain in the ass. Alright, let's kind of go around it here. Oh! Swerve and swivel-de-divil. My loss. Alright, can we at least make it into the top 3? Because, like Test Drive 5, the game doesn't penalize you if you don't make it into first place. Oh wow, that checkpoint timer went up like 140 something. Okay, this is a little frustrating. Alright, so we're back in the open desert now. Use some of those dunes there to make sick jumps. Just don't drive on that lighter looking sand because it slows you right down. Yep. Up. Right, this Defender 90 has been enjoying way too much time in first place. So I'm going to take it from him. Oh, the handling is alright in this game. It's not as ludicrous as Test Drive 5's handling. Just focus, 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 focus. Watch the trees. See, without the map, I can't tell how far they are behind me. I also have the sound off because I don't have the most sophisticated setup. Oh, no, 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 no. I should have went around the other way. That was the way with less sand. Yeah, see, the Defender 90 took complete advantage of that. It cost myself first place. Let's see if this is the right way. No, it isn't. Ah! No! This game really... Like, it definitely penalizes you for that. Alright, get out of my way, Ford. I'm winning this. I think we're getting towards the end here. Oh man, this is one hell of a fight to the finish. This Defender 90 is just doing way too good. Oh, there's a finish, I think. Wait, no, it's not. It's a checkpoint. Yeah, these levels are pretty long, all things considered. It's been 5 minutes. The average Test Drive 5 level lasts you about 4 to 4.5 minutes. And we're up to 5 minutes and 20 seconds. Wow, hey, hey, hey. Come on. Come on, let's pick up some speed here. Like, weren't Chenauts designed specifically for deserts? If I remember correctly, these were used by the military during Gulf War. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna come in second to this Defender 90. Whatever, as long as it's not third.
You took second.
You took second. Doesn't sound as enthusiastic when you come in first place. If you come in 4th, 5th, or 6th, he'll say, better luck next time. So, this is a pretty basic course. Ah, high score, eh? Thank goodness my name is 4 letters long, because if it was really, really long, I'd be here forever. There we go. I'm on the bottom of the high scores list. So I just made it. Wow, somebody actually beat that level in 3:58. Well, yeah, he was using the Saline Explorer, that's why. That's one of the faster locked cars. All right, Hawaii. Let's see how we do with this. Much like the Dodge Viper GDS, this Dodge Ram V10 comes in blue and white stripes. Like I said earlier, you can't change the color of the cars. They all come in they each come in one color. Nice, they start me in last place. All right, here we go. So, most of the locked cars are just super versions of the available cars. Dodge Ram V10. Hummer Turbo Diesel. This V8, that V8, this Sport, that, you know. Alright, come on. Gotta keep momentum here. It doesn't control all that well, and I could see why it got poor reviews back in 1998. I like how the water just cuts off there into like a JPEG file of water. To give you the illusion that it's an ongoing, you know, coast, an ongoing sea. Whoa! How far are they behind me? Okay, a little bit of a ways. Doing a little bit better here than in Morocco, although that might be an instance of where I spoke too soon. Yeah, the water slows you down a bit. Just got to hit it at the right time. All right, here we go. If this were real life, these lifeguard seats would be, like these lifeguard nests would be pieces. Whoa, whoa, yeah, like it's as strong as a rock in this. Oh, come on. So we must be in like Honolulu or something. The coast kind of looks like Honolulu. Alright, come on. Imagine what a nightmare it must be for the lifeguard. You're just sitting there on your perch, and then these trucks and Hummers and such come flying by. One of them even crashes into you. Alright, come on. Of course, the controller vibrates a lot because, you know, it's the terrain. Okay. Yeah, much like Test Drive 4, 5, and 6, it's a standard... Clipped right through that tree. It's just a standard arcade racer at best. But yeah, reviews for this game were pretty negative when it came out, both for the PS1 version and the PC version. But did 6-year-old me in 1998 and 1999 care? Nope. It was Test Drive, but with trucks, and Jeeps, and Hummers and stuff. This is the game that actually introduced me to Hummers, because I had never seen a Hummer before then. Keep in mind, folks, if you're much younger than me, this was the era of the Hummer H1. And those weren't as commonplace. They were very, very expensive. I think the average list price for a Hummer H1 was like $120,000. When the H2 came around, it was like $70,000, or $60,000 to $70,000. So it was more consumer friendly in its pricing and its features. See, when the H2 came about, I would say that Hummers, you know, just saying solely from the perspective of a 90s kid, that Hummers became a little more mainstream in the early to mid-aughts. So mainstream that my dad had an H2. He had 2 H2s, actually. Alright, this is the part in Hawaii that always messes me up. These, I think they're supposed to be totem poles, but they're just bricks with their texture to look like totem poles. Alright, we're still in first. This is the final section of the level right here. You go flying through this little town. Coming through. Watch the trees. Because those slow you right down. Alright, here we go, here we go. Probably going to get a copyright strike for this. That probably just blew the race for me. Oh, oh. The roads can be a little slippery for whatever reason. There we go, we took first. First, my competition. This game doesn't show you who came in, like if you win the race and you're far ahead of everyone else, they don't show you how, when your competition finished. Alright, so I'm a little further up the list, because I had a much faster car. Alright, let's go to Mojave. Let's see. Dodge T-Rex. Range Rover is like the fastest vehicle in this game. Let's see, we already did a Dodge, and we already did a Chenoweth, so let's pick the Humvee. It's just referred to as military Hummer in this game, but it's always been known as the Humvee, so maybe the developers didn't know that it was called a Humvee. I think this was developed in Europe, much like the mainline Test Drive games. Here we go. Yeah, that's one thing you got to look out for when they start you in last place. Sometimes your competition can, when they start, they sort of zigzag and kind of throw you off. All right. Whoa. Okay, the handling is very, very rough on this. I don't know if that's the sand or if that's just the way this thing controls. If this is supposed to be one of the supercars that's locked, it should perform better than the car that wasn't locked. Or either that or those negative reviews were right. Alright, so Mojave rules because it has really big jumps in it, like this. And the announcer goes wild every time you jump off of a thing. Whoa! Awesome! See, when I was a kid, because the voice is kind of muffled, I always thought he was saying, "Off the road!" But I think he's saying, "Awesome!" Alright, Whoa, whoa. And I went right through that tree. And that one, too. Alright, I'm in 4th place. We're doing very badly here. This one actually has a map. For some reason, the other two didn't. Oh, my God. Stop! Stop ramming me from behind. I mean, it's a narrow passageway. I get. Whoa. Alright, come on. Let's stay in the top 3, yes? Alright, come on, come on, come on. Out of all the Test Drive Off-Road games, my favorite one from the PS1 era is Test Drive Off-Road 3. It has the most cars, it has a career mode, much like Test Drive 6, and I think it's more fun to play. But in terms of all the off-road games, I would say Test Drive Off-Road Wide Open for the PS2, and there we go, yep. I always loved that jump. As a kid, I was like, I always picked Mojave just to do that jump. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that, hope you like that voice, because that's, well, every race. Checkpoint! Off the road! Awesome! Whoa! Off-roaders, start your engines! If I remember correctly, the announcer is... Whoa, I'm actually driving up that. That's supposed to be a wall. Am I breaking the game? Okay, someone's on my ass. Whoa, swerving here. No! No! Alright, let's see if we can best them at... Oh! That is terrible placement. That's probably why this game got terrible reviews. So you gotta watch out for the tree placement here, and these... What are these, like tractors or something? Or a broken down vintage car? Oh, I'm in 6th. Oh, this is bad. Bad news beers. Alright, yeah, see, it's like an old truck. And its hitbox is very, very awkward. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. This section can be a total pain in the ass. And you never know which trees you're going to fly through and which ones you're actually going to crash into. Yeah, it seems like this game was either rushed, or something went wrong with programming, or it's just riddled with glitches. So the final section of this level is train tracks. Thank goodness no train comes out and hits you. Imagine if that happened. I think it actually happened once in a game called Speed Devils. It was a game for the Sega Dreamcast. And if I remember correctly, it had a level where you're in a tunnel and a train actually comes and hits you. Alright, so I lost to a Range Rover and 2 Dodge T-Rexes. Well, at least he's nice about it. Better luck next time. At least the game doesn't say, "You screwed up, you loser. You suck at this." Imagine if one of these games actually said that, like, 4th place, you suck. It's kind of like what Crazy Taxi does when you fail to bring the patron to their destination. Okay, so roll a thumb. If I don't get into the top 3, I play the level again. This time we're going to pick... I like Jeeps. I own a Jeep, so do the Wrangler. Wrangler Sport, Wrangler V8, whatever the heck it is. Basically, the faster Wrangler, the one that's locked. The one that was locked. Alright, let's see if we can do better this time. You know, for such poorly reviewed games, they were able to get those licenses. You know, for all these real-life vehicles. Alright, so... Oh, this one's swiveling too. I mean, really. Okay, yep. Just gotta turn very, very gently then. Kind of hard to do so when, you know... Alright, come on. You gotta keep up with these guys. Oh, yeah, see, I'm just merely hitting the D-pad. Come on, Jeep. It should be better than this. Okay, this car isn't really good. It's supposed to be locked? Hey. breaking my heart. Tearing it apart. So, you. I don't know how many of you are going to get that reference. I don't expect you to, though. This game is breaking my heart. I mean, as a kid, I found it frustrating and cheap, much like Test Drive 5. You can kind of see the guy in there, too. Just some pixelated dude. Nice jump. Come on, come on. We got to beat this. Also, where's the map? I had a map when I was racing as the Humvee. Where's the map? Does the map only come with certain cars? Trucks? Hey. This isn't fun. See, you gotta look out for the different textures. Some slow you down and some allow you to go as fast as... Okay, you know what? In a few, I'm probably just gonna turn this off and pick a different car because this one kind of sucks. What a shame. Wranglers are good. Wranglers are cool in real life. I'm like way behind here. Tearing me apart, Test Drive. No, no, no. Oh, there we go. Whoa, we're going really high here. Alright, I'm going to select a different car. Yeah, even the pause menu is the same as the one in Test Drive 4. The only thing that's different are the sound effects. You don't get that boing, boing, boing sound effect that you heard in Test Drive 4 whenever you scrolled through something or whenever you were going through the different options. Let's try another Jeep. Let's try the Grand Cherokee. Also, why is the Jeep Grand Cherokee in this game a state trooper vehicle? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Although, to be fair, one of the other cars, I think it's like the Explorer V8, it's like an ambulance or something, or it's a... It's not an ambulance, I think it's a rescue vehicle. Look at this. You gotta stay in the middle. Don't hit those other textures. This is grueling. I don't remember ever having this much trouble the last time I played off-road. Why is it always when I record? Maybe it's because I'm recording. Maybe I'm just like nervous and I'm like doing everything wrong because I still have some form of stage fright. Alright. There we go. And if you're good enough, you don't land in the valley. You just make the jump like that. Yep. It's funny because my family tends to gravitate towards Jeeps. Well, my sister and I do. She has a Grand Cherokee, and I have a Renegade. And she had a Wrangler before she had the Cherokee, and I had a Liberty before I had the Renegade. So, so yeah, I'm a Renegade owner. A 2019 Renegade owner. I love it. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa! Yeah, I think it's an ambulance. I guess to add a little flair. I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable picking that kind of car nowadays. Given everything that's been going on. Alright. We're in 4th place. Can we please get into the top 3? Pretty please with cherry on top. Oh no, I didn't even do the jump. Damn it. You wouldn't even let me have that. Sometimes it happens though, like the game just clips you right there. You're gonna do the jump, then you're going down. I guess it's just as thrilling though, like dropping on a roller coaster. I mean, in real life, both scenarios would be terrifying. Alright, come on, let's get through here. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely think Test Drive Off-Road 3 controls better, but even that got abysmal reviews when it came out. Worse than this game. It was so weird, like, when I was using the internet more often when I was older, and I logged on to, I went onto websites like IGN and GameSpot and, places like those, and to see these games that I loved as a child getting such terrible reviews, it definitely puts things into perspective. Sixth? Come on! It definitely puts things into perspective. Tells you to take off the nostalgia goggles. I can, but I still enjoy these games. Even if I am aware of the flaws in them. It's not like they're unplayable. I could still play them. It's just there's sort of bullshit mechanics in them and other frustrating elements. I mean, if you watch my Test Drive 5 videos, you'll hear that I got openly frustrated when playing them. Come on, we're not going to win. We're going to come in fourth. Damn it. Why Mojave, though? I was doing so good on those first two levels. Yep. Whoa. Swerving. Slipping and sliding. That's the problem with all these games. It's just the way the cars control and the way the cars handle. And my AI is being extra dickish today. I'm going to be a sore loser. Alright, we're going to end the part here. Thanks for watching. This is Kyle O, signing off.